Kuduro started in the early 80s. At that time, it was called the underground style, and the music genre was batida. In the 90s, Tony Amado was watching Jean-Claude Van Damme dancing in the movie Kickboxing, and as he was watching Jean-Claude Van Damme, he saw the hips movement, and he immediately identified that movement as Ginga, because everything that we do with the hips is called Ginga. So that was the move Kuduro, the beginning. So he named the move Kuduro after watching Jean-Claude Van Damme, because Kuduro means hard ass. In that way, it means like hard butt of Jean-Claude Van Damme. So he started to create many movements with his crew called Muchachos. That was in the 90s. In 1995, Kuduro was then considered a music genre and a dance style. But the only move that was named Kuduro was the move that we used to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright? So the movement that was first called Kuduro was only one, and this is the movement that I'm going to show you that is the only move called Kuduro at that time in the 90s. And you have to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that was it. You gotta bend it, like lean your body forward, bend your knees, and before you start to that, if you're gonna start that way, you gotta go and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. So there's gonna be plenty of breakdowns for all these movements, but for now I'm just going through what you can do with these steps. So imagine now you know this step, Kuduro, and you wanna be creative. So all you gotta do is try to move around with the steps. So you wanna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So try to play around without changing the move so much, and that's how you can create more from just one step. Moving on, there's a move called Asuka. Also, we're starting from the bottom. There's a move called Asuka, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is the movement that we call Asuka. So now imagine you know this step, but you want to be creative. Well, yes, you can. You can do something like and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, without changing the step so much. That is the secret. Alright? So let's say, well, you already done that, and you want to do more. You can do 1, 2, 3,